Dear students, last class, what you discussed? If you discuss for data items, types of data items, and they for need for data item, and they for definitions for data structures. That's mean for introduction part. Next, classification data structure. In that classification, lastly, if you stop for primitive data structure and non-primitive data structures. I think we explained for homogeneous and heterogeneous. If you go for next topic, just go for next topic, linear data structure and non-linear data structure. Linear data structure means the data items are arranged in a linear for sequence. For example, array concept. Non-linear data structure is a data items are not in sequence. That's mean for this is for similar on non it's a heterogeneous. That means for similar data and the dissimilar data. That's mean for homogeneous and heterogeneous level. That is the say one of the example for linear and non-linear. Next, go for so directly you just go for in a homogeneous and non-homogeneous. That's mean for heterogeneous level. So heterogeneous level. First go for homogeneous level. This is the array concept. That's why if we say for this is similar. Non-homogeneous means heterogeneous. We are consider for may or may not be same types. Parlam may or may not be same types. For example, records. If you have bulk of data, we have bulk of data. If you are storing for order, will be changing. So that's why I say for this is the homogeneous and heterogeneous. Next, you just go for static and dynamic level. Static and dynamic structure, data structure. Static structures are ones whose size and structure associated memory location fixed at the compile time. Fixed at the compile time. For example, you have to executing a program. You have to executing a program. In that time, enter your name, enter your class, enter your place. You have to mention your printing a values. In that printing a values, while the program executing level, you execute a program. So in that time, we are giving a particular name and class, and then for we are mentioned for place. So next difference for dynamic level, you are fixed in a program. You are not executing level. You are not changed for anything. So that is the compile time level. If you are giving for static level, compile while the program compile, then executive program. In that time, if you are giving for outputs, what all the things if you want, you have to giving based on a name and class and place. But dynamic level, you have fixed your sizes. While the executing, just you are printing the output only. You are not anything for location. You will be for anything will be not for changing your dynamic level. That is the difference for static and dynamic. Okay, you just go for next topic. Description of various data structure. What are all the operations on data structure is there? First, you just go for create and selection and deletion and updation and other operation. What are all the other operations? Searching and sorting and merging data. Okay, you just go for array. You just go for first array. So you just array is defined as a set of finite number of homogeneous elements. You just understand homogeneous means similar elements are data items. This is one of the concept. If you're including for example integer, character, in between float, whatever it is, if you're giving for array. Okay, you just go for next array declaration. You are declaring for integer a, yeah, number of sizes of for array 10. Just your array size is 10 means if you are declaring a printing a value for 0 to 9. Okay, next concept of array. What are the concept of array? The individual element of an array can be accessed by specifying name of the array followed by index or subscript inside a square bracket. For example, we are declaring for to access the 10th element statement will be for 9. 10th element statement for will be for 9. Why means array we are declaring for starting integers. If you say for integers for starting integers 0. If you're based on a sizes, if you are declaring for last element. So you are consider for 0 to 9, total number of element 10 elements. Okay. After that, you just go for array. If you are remaining array is the Next we are continue. So next you just go for remaining topics. Data types. First you just go for data type. If you are completed for data type, you will just go for next array. If you have one dimensional, two dimensional array, that's mean for multi-dimensional array, you just go for data type refers the domain of values. Domain is the type, and the operation means we are consider a set of operation. This is a data type. You just understand your definitions. What is mean by data type? Data type is a domain of values and then for a set of operations. So you just consider for a set of operations. So this is called your data type. First, go for set of what are the set of operation you have to declare. First, integer, character, real number, complex number, boolean. Integer, what are all the things if you are declared? Addition, subtraction, multiplication, division, modulus. And then you just go for character level. Convert a character to lowercase or uppercase to find a whether the character is alphabetic or digits. Either in that time you just go for real number arithmetic. So arithmetic means already you say for addition, subtraction, multiplication, division, whatever it is. Then finding the absolute values and floor value, Celsius values. Next, complex number. Create a complex number to find a conjugate of a number. That's mean for arithmetic operation. Next, boolean. Boolean is the special cases. What are the special cases means you just consider for true or false. That's mean for and or not. Okay. Next, continuation. Just consider for domain of values. In previous what you discussed, set of values. Then if you just consider for domain of values, this is a concept for types. Domain is the concept for one type. For example, what all the type you just include for your characters. Characters you just consider for set of characters. Integers. Integer, what all the things you have to consider for? You have to consider 0 to 4, in between for minus, in reverse order also you have to declare real set of real numbers. Next, complex number is considered for real number into real number. Next, small fraction for x of x is between for something for 0.0 or 1.0. You have to giving us some fraction point. Next, boolean already if you say for true or false. Next, days you are declaring for up to Sunday to Saturday level. Month of Jan to December level. Primary color normally you know for RGB color, red, green, blue. Okay, you just go for next. Already we have discussed in this topic. Types also already discussed. You just go for next topic. Very important topic. Already if you have discussed your types, data structures, the very advanced topic. Basic if you are complete, after that you just go for this topic. Basic is array concept is same. What all the operation is performed in array, we are declaring for your creation of array. Traversing array, traversing means you just processing. Next, insertion of new element, deletion of required elements. Next, modification of the element. Next, merging the arrays. Totally for 6 types. You just go for list. Is a very important level. List, yeah, list can be defined as a collection of variable is a number of data items. List are the most commonly used non-primitive data structures. An element of list must contain at least two fields, one for storing data or information and other for storing an address of next element. Address of next element, you just example, we are declaring for this is for header level. Head, based on a head you just declaring information field, you just pointing a which field. This is the lead, head, element, nego, ria. This is a concept. We are declaring for list level. What you have to say, you have to say for this is the non-primitive level. We are declaring for non-primitive data structure list. So already say for non-primitive means we are declaring for what all the thing non-primitive level. We are declaring for your heterogeneous is not a similar, dissimilar. Why means a list you are storing for bulk of data item. So that's why say for storing data information, other storing address. So next elements you just consider for next elements. This is the first element. In that next element for ammon, next element for nega, next element for ria. So this if you are continue for, no need to continue. This is for next level, this is for next movement, this is for next movement. This next movement is not there. That is the you are pointing a persons for a information field. You are pointing, this is the pointer field. Okay, next level, stack. Stack is very important topic in your third unit. Stack, queue, whatever the things. So I give a small examples only. Stack in your programs also you have to study in a stack. Stack is a Stack is also ordered collection of elements like array, but it has a special feature that deletion and insertion of elements can be done only from one end called the top of the stack. எப்படி base பண்ணலாம்னா stack also if you just go for last in first out level, you just wait. What are the things if you are declared in your stack, it's a ordered collection of elements. Ordered collection of elements. You just understand stack basic method. This is a very important method. You have to return your program also. Stack using array, stack using pointer program. First, stack is a order collection of elements. Also say for stack is last in first out. So this is the LIFO. Also if you say for first in last out, this is the stack. You must be understand. So when a base பண்றோம், we are declaring for a last in last in first out. Next, last in first out. Next, first in first out. First in last out. You just listen. If you are when you are asleep in that time, suddenly if you asking what is mean by stack, you just say for stack is the order collection of element. Also if you say for stack is a last in first out. Last in first out. Also if you say for first in last out. So how will you say for? You just say for, you just first entering a person. For example, one person if you go for one meetings, in that time first person if you come in last. Otherwise last person if you come in first out. This is a real time example based on a cinema theater. You are collecting a ticket in order wise. That means for first in first out. This concept we have based on a last and first in out. Okay, if you clear LIFO or FILO, that's mean for last in first out, first in last out. This is the stack. Next, it is a non-primitive data structure. That's mean if you say for dissimilar, it is also called for last in, first out, and then for first in, last out. This is the stack. So yeah, many of the book if you mention only for last in first out only if you mention, that's mean LIFO only if you mention. But if you understand you are confusing level, if you say for the reverse also first in last out also. So if your stack is why the person if he entering in first, if he come in last, this is a real time level. For example, train. For example, train next stack of trays. This is the way you have to consider. At the time of insertion, at the time of insertion or removal of an element based on stack remains same. Deletion if you are push level. Deletion you just say for insertion. Insertion logic is insertion logic is push operation. Push means add. Push means add the element. Push means we are declaring for a elements will be add. That's mean for insertion. Next you just go for deletion. You just go for deletion. Deletion is pop. That's mean for delete operation. Next you just go for view. You just go for view element. You just say for peak or say for peep. This is the details in your stack. You just go for add element, delete element, view the element. This concept only used, but stack you just consider for is not mentioned insertion, deletion, view. So you just consider for push, then pop, then peak or same or peep or same. So you just view the element. You just understand stack is the order collection of element. Then a stack also say for last in first out concept are the same meaning for first in last out concept. In that stack we are consider for following this operation. First operation for push, second operation for pop, third operation for peak also view and peep also view only. So both are same. You are no need to confused. Okay, you just go for next points. So that's why I say for deletion of element is pop, insertion of the element is push. So you just consider for stack implementation for static implementation using array, dynamic implementation using pointer. I think already if you say for static or dynamic, when the when the program is compile time, the output will be you have to change. That is for static. Otherwise you just go for dynamic is fixed. Your sizes for fixed. That's mean you just say for I give you one example. I'm not executing a program. I just say for orally. So for example, integer a comma b comma c, then finally c, enter a values, enter a values, next enter b values, next you are storing a value for c equal a plus b, a plus b. Okay, so this is the value. So in that time you just executing a program. So while compile after executing a program, in that time you have to enter your a values. You have to enter your a value for 10, next b value for 20, finally your output for your 30. This is for a static. This example for your static level. This example for your static level. These examples are static. Next, you just go for dynamic level. Next, go for dynamic level. Dynamic level, you just consider for integer a equal 10, comma b equal 20, comma c. Finally, you just mention your c equal a plus b, a plus b. Next, finally printed for your values for 30. So these examples are examples are dynamic. These examples are dynamic. Okay, if you clear static and dynamic, we are static level, while the executing level you are giving a values. But dynamic level, if you are fixing your values for a size and b size. Okay, next class, if you are mentioning a what's the difference for array, array and pointer, array and pointer, what's the difference between for a array and pointer? In that time you have to understand what is the array, what is the pointer. Okay, okay, let's we continue in a next class. Thank you.